All right, we are live.
Hello.
There. Tab over here. Can you hear and see the game?
It says you haven't gone live yet.
Oh, really? Oh. It somehow decided to disconnect it. There we go.
There we go. Now I can see it here.
Okay. So we've done a couple. Done those core ones. Okay. Let's jump back in. Okay. So I think if we just click on but some of the ghosts are still hanging around. Yeah. So we've done Kyo. I don't think we've done either Leon or Spooky Peter.
Oh, we haven't.
So who do you want to go with?
Let's do Spooky Peter first.
Okay.
I think Leon's gonna be silly. we gotta build up to that man.
Build up to him. You arrive here for your date with Spooky Peter. A hall of mirrors at a roadside carnival. A clown's face, all smiles and menace, watches over the entrance.
I vaguely remember his voice. Welcome to my home.
Inside are twisted corridors lined with mirrors. With only a slight reflection, it is especially disorienting to navigate these halls. Spooky Peter leads you to a specific mirror, taller than the others. The mirror's face is concave, as if to pull in everything around it.
We are going into this mirror.
Alright, let's go in. Together, you step inside the mirror. Ooh, different color.
Welcome to the mirror world. Oh my god.
He's mirrored.
Or as it's known here, Drowl Rollum.
It's the mirror world backwards.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
That's the mirror world spelled backwards.
Thanks, game. Do you see the eerie green? That is what happens when an image reflects itself. It takes on an eerie green. The more times a reflection is reflected, the greener it becomes. Just like this.
Damn. I could probably key him out at this point. That's pretty green.
That would be really funny. That is pretty green. Thank you. Do not be afraid. Nothing here can hurt you. In the mirror world, the physical laws are upended.
Mm-hmm.
Am I really here?
Ooh.
Or am I over here? Or am I over here? Perhaps it is all of the above.
Ooh.
Or even nowhere at all. Hehehe. Okay.
I kind of want to answer with
I know, it's really funny.
Whoa.
You are not impressed.
He's sad.
I understand. You are a younger ghost. These sorts of tricks can hardly compete with modern conveniences like the internet. and the cotton gin. Come with. The spooking hour approaches. That's 3 a.m. in case you're wondering.
All right, guys, we're going to do this 3 a.m. challenge.
3 a.m. spooking hour challenge.
I'm here with Spooky Peter. It would not surprise me if there's somebody who owns a YouTube channel that is just Spooky Peter and they just do paranormal stuff.
Oh, that would be so good.
I gotta know, why 3 a.m.?
Yeah, we have to know. Only witches and sins are awake at 3.
So, Katie.
We seek neither. In a way, we are both.
Together, you and Spooky Peter fly through the void, passing countless mirrors in reverse, each peering into a life still being lived.
Each mirror in the living world is actually a door, staring into one long enough in the dark, or saying a spirit's name 3 times. That's like knocking.
After a short trip through oblivion, you arrive at a particularly decorative mirror.
A splendid haunt.
Spooky Peter leads you through the mirror glass into a long hall lined with bricks on one side. There are still boxes in the hall. The mirror you step through is propped up against the wall. At the far end is a massive kitchen with a original marble tile that does well to hide its age.
Paul is sleeping. Let's get to spookin'.
Spooky Peter leads you through the closed bedroom door, where a man in his 20s is sound asleep on a mattress. He is snoring loudly. Spooky Peter floats to one shadowy corner by the open window, then motions for you to do the same.
I think it's the first time we've heard like sound effects.
I can't remember any other time. The curtains flap over Peter's shadowy visage. He stands silently, hat bent slightly forward. He's just standing there.
Oh.
Menacingly.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Just shake the bed.
Okay.
Patience, protege. The aim is to be a presence, not a threat.
Spooky Peter stands motionless for several minutes.
This is such a
Wait,
good day.
no, 40 minutes. 40 minutes of doing nothing but standing there. Finally, he moves away from the corner.
What, protege, as I tighten the knot?
Spooky Peter sinks into the hardwood floor. The old wood lets out a loud creak, creak, creak. As steady as a pulse. Paul is still snoring. Peter moves into the ceiling and starts to scratch. Scritch, scritch, scritch. Like raspy breaths. Paul is still snoring.
God.
Peter is starting to look annoyed. He floats over to Paul and peeks in his ear.
Sort of orange foam. It obstructs his ear canal, preventing him from hearing us. Again, I am thwarted by the progress of man.
Let's try one more.
Okay.
You scratch with one long nail long and deep above Paul's head. It leaves a long vertical line in the plaster.
Oh.
What do you
It's
think?
gonna be interesting.
I'm thinking either that one or that one.
Yeah. Make it a cross.
Okay, let's do it.
Excellent work, protege. Faith haunts him, same as ghosts. The fear this will sow brings me butterflies. I am proud of you, protege. Truly, you are spooky this day.
Spooky Peter leads you back into the hallway mirror. Back through this weird mirror world of his.
A fractual realm on the dull side of the Tane?
Yeah, that is Tane. T-A-I-N.
A-I-N.
Yeah.
What he said.
Eventually, you reach the mirror that leads back to where you came in.
Well, this is me. Thank you for your company.
That was weird.
I am pleased. Before we return to the physical world, I should warn you. Time behaves differently in the mirror world.
Mm.
What may have felt like hours was in fact years. A decade has passed since we began this date.
Mm.
I speak in jest. It's barely been the length of a talkie. The look of fear on your face. Spooky Peter spooked you good.
He tips his hat to say goodbye. More dust falls off the brim.
Guess I'll be seeing you.
A breeze picks up, then the rest of him blows away.
Oh my god.
Godspeed. Sorry about this one.
Oh wow, okay.
Okay, let's see here.
Excellent.
Peter. Right, yeah, because he died during the bubonic plague in the 16th century. Spooky Peter isn't his real name. It's one given him by an author of famous, totally true ghost stories. Having been dead for some 4 centuries now, Spooky Peter is the oldest ghost at the speed dating by a mile. In life, he worked as a doctor, notably treating victims during the last significant outbreaks of the plague in London. The disease would ultimately claim him. Alright. Back in. Yes. Hi, Fern. How are you? Alright. It's time for Leon.
I can't wait.
Okay. I guess it's time to rob a bank. Leon said to meet him in front of the Mortal Trust on 4th. Like the name suggests, this is a bank for the living. Do ghosts have banks? That's an interesting conundrum. Once they notice they've been robbed, they shouldn't suspect the dead. Hopefully. There he is. I'm getting nervous, not gonna lie. The others are supposed to be here.
I can do this alone.
Not really. Without them, we're down a lookout. And our guy on the inside.
Who else did you recruit?
Yeah, I want to know. A couple of degenerates. Don't worry though. They may be slime, but they're loyal slime. The best a crook can ask for. Oh good. Here comes Carl. Hey. This is Carlsbad. Our token breathe. Right, I forgot he calls the living breathers. No offense. None taken. I'm just happy you ghosts want to hang out.
Aw.
So, how's it going?
You're alive?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. And you can see us?
Of course. I've been seeing ghosts all my life. No one believes me. I'm pretty jealous of the ghosties, of you ghosties. No responsibilities, just floating around. Not a care in the world. What do you think?
It is pretty sweet.
Someday. Someday I'll fucking die.
Someday.
Carl's the man on the inside. I'm the teller at this bank.
What?
And you're in a fucking ski mask? I know the combo to the safe. Where the
He's gonna
and where the
walk in and
cameras
his
are pointing.
workers are gonna be like,
He's
Carl?
probably gonna get shot and join us as a ghost.
yeah, that's what I'm expecting.
Yeah, why are you robbing your own bank, Carl?
Rob your own bank.
I hate them.
I mean,
They need to
that's fair.
pay.
Is your boss mean?
No, not really. Mr. Peterson's actually pretty great. He even gave me last week off. My mom was visiting.
Sounds like a good place to work.
Totally. But I still hate them. They won't give me a loan for my vape store. Jerks. So I'm just gonna take the money. Live my dream. My vape dream. All banks are bad. Satan's in suits. No offense. None taken. And speak of the devil. Hey!
How do you do? Why am I not surprised? In the flesh, so to speak.
We met in the room of liars. Same as you. When I told him I robbed banks, he immediately said he was in. Definitely before he even heard the plan.
Looking to get my beak wet, so to speak.
Alright, we got the crew. So here's what we're doing. Spooky Peter will hide out by the door. Watch for trouble. Should be smooth sailing. They closed 6 hours ago. There's no security tonight.
I saw to that.
What happened to Winston?
Oh no. Who?
The security guard.
He's taking some time off.
Oh, good. Winston works so hard. He could use a break.
And that's what he got. A break.
Let's get this train rolling. Follow me. Carl pulls up some keys and unlocks the front door. Though alive, he's already proving useful. Inside, the bank is dimly lit. It's eerily quiet at night, like most places busy in the daytime. Spooky Peter disappears into the shadows by the door. Carl and Leon make a beeline for the back. Carl hops over the counter and, like he's in some heist flick, Leon floats right through. You catch up to them around a corner by a heavy-looking door. This is the vault. Yeah, I want to know about cameras. Dang, you're right. I got so excited I forgot.
Oh,
Good thing I'm wearing this ski mask. Hurry up. Every second we're in here, we're risking being caught.
Cameras really matter?
Yeah, it's mostly a precaution. Without eyes on us, well, Carl, they wouldn't know we pulled it off. We wouldn't be able to guard against it, you know, in case we wanted to do this again.
Let's just open the vault.
Fine. I guess Carl is wearing a mask. I totally am. And the camera's already seen him, so let's do this. Carl gets to work on the door. I think the code was... No. You gotta be kidding me, Carl.
Perfectly.
I'm actually... I know the code like the back of my car, which is where I sleep. Not because Sherry kicked me out. Anyway, before I punch it in, you gotta promise me something. You promise you won't take all the cash and then leave me here like... Or pull any other ghosty tricks. Carl, buddy, pal, you know what they say about honor among thieves? I don't, actually. Then we're good. Just open the door already. Carl opens the vault door. Inside is a wall of safety deposit box, each individually locked. And that's it. That's it? Where's the money? I expect like a pile of it. Which makes me wonder if Leon has actually ever robbed a bank, ever.
I assume he is not.
Yeah, banks don't like just have a pile of money.
It's not like a cartoon, yeah.
It doesn't work like that. I really should have cased this place myself. Grab a key, open a box. Which one?
13C.
Inside are some official-looking papers, lawyer documents, and an ornate vanity mirror set in 14-karat gold. It looks old, needs a good polish, but it's still beautiful. On the back, an inscription is etched in the gold. Here's looking at you, Millie. Love, H.
Time moving. I spotted a patrol outside. Think they saw some movement in here.
Oh shit! Police siren sounds off. A warning, maybe?
There's our cue.
Oh. What do you think?
I think give Spooky Peter the mirror.
Okay.
Why, that's a mighty fine gift. Could come in handy. Watching the law eat our dust.
And for him, he's able to get into the mirror world using that mirror.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's going to use it somehow.
We better scramble. Everyone makes it out safe, thanks to Spooky Peter's keen eye. Leon's instructs the crew to lie low for a bit. Really, only Carl needs to worry.
Yeah.
Good job in there.
Aw.
Things might have gone differently if you let Carl fiddle with the cameras. It wasn't the greatest haul, but hey, how many ghosts can you say they've robbed a bank? Interesting.
Yeah, once it seemed like things were kind of going downhill, I was like, I bet you were supposed to take a different route.
Let's see, can we see Gary's? That's Gary. Leon, here we go. Snitching. Even as a child, Leon was an opportunist. While the kids were playing ball, he'd steal from their bags. His teens and 20s were mostly spent on the road, seeking out scores and grifting. Leon eventually found his calling robbing banks. He and his crew pulled off 4 successful heists before they were caught. During the resulting trial, Leon rolled on his fellow robbers to reduce his sentence. He survived the first stabbing in prison, but wasn't as lucky the second time around. Unfortunate. Okay. So that's all the dates in the Room of Liars.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what the other one is that we did.
So
I think it was Room of Poems.
We've done at least one from each of them, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, we did all 3 of them? Okay.
Just to explore what the options are. Room of Black has the old lady and the person with the sort of faux hair.
Right.
Palms has the football guy, and I can't remember who the other person is.
Like a punk or something?
Maybe, yeah. So what do you think would be, because I remember the older lady wanted us to come to the nursing home and assist with someone who was going to pass away. And then I can't remember what the other person's thing was. And then football guy wanted us to catch a game. So, what do you think?
Let's do the Room of Black first.
Okay. There's still some ghosts hanging around. Yeah, because we did Gary.
Yeah.
We got Haiti and Dre.
Right. He murdered his coworker, didn't he?
By accident, yeah. Like,
yeah.
It's a weird one where he did it and then instantly regretted it, and then he wouldn't drop the knife, so the police shot him.
Yeah, that's right.
So
let's get Drea out of the way.
Sure. I think that was you on voice.
I think so.
Yeah.
You ready? Yeah, you're ready.
Drea has something planned for sure.
This is gonna be sweet.
Drea takes you to a house in the city. A duplex. Brick. Not a bad looking place. Maybe a little rundown. It's clearly had some renovations though. Like the neighborhood, edges have been filed off in favor of some good old-fashioned gentrification. The front door is a fresh shade of red, and there's a pretty nice car in the driveway.
My place, when I was just another flesh bag. Looks nice. Or it's your choices, right? When I was here, it was way better. There was a pawn shop over there, where that garbage Jabba Joy is now. They always had good tapes. Now it's just coffee. Everyone just drinks coffee and does yoga. Whatever, come on. Let's go inside.
From the inside, the house looks like a showroom. Perfectly decorated rooms with perfectly placed furniture. Everything matches because almost everything is white or gray.
They get cleaners. Pay them, like, nothing. And complain when they don't wash the walls.
Ceramic letters hang on a yellow accent wall. There it is. There it is,
boy.
Baby.
This is the garbage I'm talking about. Live, laugh, love, spew, barf, puke.
Raya starts to rearrange the letters.
V-I-L. Oh man. G-H-O-U-L. And then that leaves L-A-E-V. What does that spell? Veil? Does evil ghoul veil mean anything?
Vale does mean village. What about Lev? That's an option. I'm going with that.
Without a second E. I mean, Valley sort of works, right? Like, evil ghoul's domain.
Jorah throws the remaining letters on the floor, smashing them to bits. They take a step back to survey their handiwork. Evil ghoul.
Where should we hit next?
Oh, we're already downstairs.
Getting creative, huh? Plenty of fun in there.
The kitchen looks like it was recently updated. built-in microwave, induction cooktop, something called a smart fridge.
What do they even do to afford all this?
Drea heads for the fridge.
This is what I call poltergeist pay dirt.
Inside the fridge is the biggest plastic container of kale you've ever seen. Rows of expensive-looking juice marked cleanse.
I can't choose.
I'm saying kale.
Yeah. Kale? Ha, okay.
Drea thinks for a moment.
Frogs.
Frogs?
Frogs. We'll put like 10 of them in there. When they want their next plant-based crap appetizer. Bam! Frog explosion.
Drea starts to concentrate really hard on the kale. 10 live frogs appear in the kale as if by magic.
Remind me to teach you how to do that sometime. Advanced Spooking 302. Comes in real handy.
There's a click at the front door.
No shiz, they're home. Quick, this way.
Drea drags you into the front room just as the couple who lives here opens the front door. At first, they don't notice anything wrong. They take off their shoes while bickering about who forgot to take the garbage out. The man is the first to see the letters on the wall. He stops talking. He looks up to see why. Or she looks up to see why. He points to the letters rearranged on the wall. They proceed to freak the fudge out. They run away. Not out the door, up the stairs, straight to the bedroom. Oh, interesting. So I bet had we done the bedroom, we get an additional piece there.
Oh, man. After all that work, I knew we should have done the bedroom.
There it is.
I guess they weren't gonna run straight to the fridge anyway. This is still super good. Best time I've had in forever.
Yay.
Maybe I'll see you around sometime. Totally.
You're left alone in Drea's house. Upstairs, the couple is loudly trying to convince the cops they are calling that ghosts are real. Eventually, they gave up and admitted it was probably just some neighborhood punks. They leave the house through a wall. Or you leave the house through a wall. Outside, it's dusk and kind of spooky. There's a bit of fog rolling in. Nice night for haunting. A good night to be a ghost.
Aw.
Okay.
Alright, say howdy.
Unknown. Interesting.
Oh.
And I wonder if that changes if you were to
Oh, yeah.
do the other
If you were
option.
to kind of get like the good ending.
Yeah. In life, Drea had a way of getting on the wrong side of authority. Parents, teachers, cops. Few dared to tell Drea what to do, and those who tried ended up regretting it. After Drea was kicked out of the house at 14, they spent the rest of their teens couch surfing or living on the streets. Spotty work, door checking, or carrying equipment at pub gigs were Drea's more expensive habits, and plenty of good times. But things got bad towards the end. Now a poltergeist, Drea prefers not to talk about those final moments of life and focuses on making the best of death. Okay. Hi, Fern. Yes, hi, Fern. Okay, room of black. Yeah. Okay. Ready.
You
This is mine, yeah. You arrive at Queen Mary's to meet Hattie for your date. It's 7:04 a.m. You're a little late. You look around. This could be any nursing home. Yellow walls, stained drop ceilings. Supply carts line the corridors along the empty alongside the odd empty IV stand. The sun's not quite out, not quite up, but the residents sure are. Walking the halls, getting a bit of exercise, chatting over a weak decaf in the dining room next to reception. There she is. You came! Welcome to Queen Mary's, my home. What do you think?
It's nice.
Isn't it though? I just love it here. These are my people. Behind Hattie, an old woman hangs up the lobby phone. The woman begins to cry. Her son. Probably making more excuses not to visit. Ooh.
Can we do anything?
Unless you possess her son and march his sorry butt down here. Haiti laughs. Please don't actually do that. It wouldn't help. Besides, there's someone I want you to meet. Haiti floats off down the left corridor. All the corridors look the same, but she knows exactly where she's going. You pass a number of open doors, glancing inside. Some residents watch TV from their beds. Others just stare at the windows or at the walls. Most rooms are bare. A few are decorated. There are tall plants, fine wood furniture. In one room, you spot a record collection. Essentially possessions transplanted to make this place feel more like home. The far end of the hall, Hattie spots and turns to you. So, I know this is probably obvious, but we're here to see Milton. He was my partner for 47 years. If you think I'm a firecracker, Milton's all sparks. You'll like him, I think. He's been doing worse lately.
Can I help?
I've been spending a lot of time here. It has him concerned. Milton says I'm hanging on to the past. He wants me to make friends who are more like me. Ghosts, he means. I want to show him that I met a good one. I want him to meet you. It'll make him so happy.
Aww.
Hattie turns to go into Milton's room. Good morning, Millie. Inside, an empty bed neatly made. Milton's gone. Oh, no. Hattie frankly searches the room. She spots the chart at the foot of the bed. This says he had an aneurysm. He's been taken to the hospital. She looks at you with fear in her eyes. I have to go.
I can come with you.
I'd like that. I know that's a lot to ask, but I'm scared to do this alone. You arrive at the hospital with Haiti. She floats behind the reception desk counter to look Milton's room. Second floor, intensive care. Milton's room is dim. A reedy old man with a thick mustache lies in the bed, motionless. It's quiet except for the steady whoosh and click of the machine by his side. A ventilator, connected to a tube running down his throat. Ooh, boy. The machine is breathing for him. Oh no, Milton. She looks around as if he might be already left his body. They were supposed to let you go. Hattie looks at Milton's charts. It says he was found unresponsive. No signs of brain activity. But I still feel his presence. Don't you?
I feel it.
But where is he? Is he lost somewhere? Is he trapped in there? Oh, Milton. Sister's power to... Oh, fuck. He didn't want this. He signed a form, do not resuscitate. He didn't want this. Haiti looks up. I'm sorry I dragged you here. I know this must be quite awkward. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone with Milton now. Thank you for understanding. As you step into the hall to leave, you can hear Haiti sing something at Milton's bedside. There's so much more, my love. Just you wait. Man, that's this game. Like, we get all the entertaining ones, and then we get that one.
Yeah, you just get slapped in the face.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Heart failure. Throughout her long life, Haiti put others first. Though she never had any kids of her own, she worked for more than 40 years as an elementary school librarian before retiring to a life of gardening and jam making alongside her lifetime partner, Milton. After Hattie took a hard fall, she and Milton were both accepted into Queen Mary's nursing home, where Hattie lived out her final days, helping her fellow residents any way she could. All right, so that's all of Black and Liars. It's Palms time. Okay, so options wise, we have Riley, and I think we didn't do Vera.
Yeah,
we did
Steph
Steph.
already.
Yeah. So what do you
let's
think?
do Riley first.
Do Riley first? Okay.
It didn't work out with this.
Ooh. I
Oh,
guess
okay.
yeah. I did like we didn't do that correctly. Guess we'll do Vera. Because we were so, I remember, because he offered to take us to a game and we turned him down because we wanted to focus on Vera and Steph. Anyways, you meet Vera outside. I believe this was you. She's smoking in the dark.
Took you long enough. Not really, though. I'm just kidding around. Oh, what do you want to do? The world's our...
Vera stops talking. She seems distracted all of a sudden.
You hear that? The world's our casino. There it is again. A voice. Did you hear it this time? I'm hearing a second voice. This one sounds familiar. Like the way I'd sound if someone recorded me. But not me. The voices are in my head, but also far away. The voice is calling out to me. It's saying, Vera, are you there? We are trying to reach Vera. Dead on the 5th, November 1954. And then the other voice. The one that sounds so familiar. It says, where are you, Mom? Oh no. My daughter? I'm sorry. I have to go. I have to find her. Yeah. I think you'd better. I'm not sure what I'm hearing. Sounds like my daughter. But, well, you know what I've done. It might be nice to have some backup.
You follow Vera to the source of the voices in her head. Small bungalow on a quiet street on the other side of town. There's a square hedge around the front lawn and a neon sign in the window. Psychic readings. Know the future. Know yourself.
Let's go inside.
Inside, the house is dark. except for a dim room towards the back, lit by trembling candles. Two people are sitting at the table, facing each other. One is a young woman dressed in black with multiple piercings. She appears to be the psychic and playing the part with a witchy flair. The second woman sits across from her. This woman is in her 70s, wearing wireframe glasses and a long black dress. She looks like a retired librarian.
That's better. Is this a seance?
What do you think?
I think they're reaching out to you. What do I do with this? I feel a presence.
Vera's daughter opens her eyes. Mom, are you there?
Your mother is here. She may not be able to speak, but she is listening.
Mom?
Two presences.
Two?
Yes. One is unknown to me.
The psychic breathes in deeply.
You may now ask your mother a question. Perhaps she will respond.
Mom? It's Jane. I need to know what happened. How you really died. The police, the papers. They all said it was an accident. But I found your letters. Mom, what did they do to you?
I can't. Excuse me. I can't tell her what happened. It's too hard. Can you say something? I need her to know I'm out there. I'm just not sure I can do it. I'm trying to remember what the actual story was.
I believe she worked for a casino, and she was like secretary to the pit boss.
Right.
But she also did like cleanup for them when they killed people, and then eventually the boss got whacked, and then his son took over, and then I think his son kind of hated her and eventually had her killed.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm leaning towards that.
I want to tell her the truth, yeah.
The psychic repeats the words you say, word for word.
The letters were all true. Every word. I'm sorry I left you. I did it so you could live.
Jane begins to cry. You didn't leave me. They took you from me. I was only a little girl. I'm so scared, Mom. I miss you so much.
It's you too.
Oh, there we go. There's the other like real one.
Oh.
Housefire. Better known as the Lady in Smoke, Vera is a bit of a celebrity in the ghost world. She lived a fairly long, eventful life as a secretary and personal assistant to an infamous Vegas casino runner in the early years of the Strip. The elite gig put the best drinks in Vera's hands, but sure put her out as she found herself at the whims of the childish, over-rich men who demanded everything of her and had no qualms making life miserable for good people. She died in a house fire under suspicious circumstances, taking a multitude of secrets with her, and has since haunted the hotels and mansions of wealthy men, bringing folly to any of those who misuse their power. Okay. So, what happens when we go back in here?
Yeah, I wonder if there's new options.
Oh, this is different
Oh,
dialogue.
there we go. Yeah.
I think you were referring.
Oh, hey. Hi. Oh, I'm sorry. The event's all done. All the other ghosts have left.
So what happens now?
From what I hear, you were pretty popular. I still couldn't find the one, huh?
What do you think?
I think sadly no, because I think this is where she's gonna be like, hey, here's more people you can...
Gotcha.
That's okay. There are always more ghosts. People die pretty much all the time. Did you have fun at least? I mean, both are true.
Yeah.
Glad to hear it. I've been having fun just observing. I set this up to help other ghosts find something. Something they might be missing. Or to learn more about themselves. In a way, we are all products of death. I like to think I am also her student.
What do you think?
I want to know how she died. In a pretty pointless way. I was driving my hatchback, and I hit a deer. Oh.
That makes sense with the antlers.
Yeah. We both died. And now I'm here. I'm not sure where the deer ended up. Anyway, let's play trivia.
Ooh.
I have questions prepared and everything. Welcome to...
Friends, Scary Hard Trivia Challenge!
Okay. All the questions are ghost related. Don't worry if you get any wrong. I'm not testing you or anything.
X to
Question
doubt.
1. Which film star is said to haunt the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel in Los Angeles, California? The only one that I'm familiar with is Marilyn Monroe.
I was gonna say Monroe, yeah. That's, yeah, I guess that's the best guess we have.
And the answer is...
Yeah, let's go!
I was gonna say it's gotta be, like, when you've got such an iconic film star, like, you're gonna want to claim, oh, her ghost is here, you know? Marilyn actually lived in the hotel for about 2 years. Now she haunts it. Pretty cool, huh? Question 2. Which Shakespearean king appears as a ghost in a play that shares his name?
Because it's not Hamlet. So it's either Richard III or King Lear. I don't think it's Richard III. I think it's King Lear.
I think so.
Yeah, let's see.
The answer is actually Hamlet.
Hamlet's not a king. Or, well, it's a technicality where he was not properly crowned king, but he could have become king.
Okay. This was a tricky one.
Fuck you.
Hamlet's father appears as a ghost. His name was technically also Hamlet.
This fucking bullshit. Fucking like UK kings naming their sons after each other. Don't fucking do that anymore, people. Like name your kids other names. I was also
There's a lot of names.
Almost the same name as my father, and then my mom was like, "Hell no, don't do that."
My dad's a junior.
Exactly, yeah.
It's like, yeah. No thanks. King Hamlet. There are the ghosts of kings in Richard III, but not Richard III himself. Question 3. A red blood cell that has lost its hemoglobin is known as what?
I don't. You know what? I'm tempted to look this one up because I don't have a guess.
Is that a ghost blood cell? That's fucking cool.
Do you want to pull it up? Let's see.
Answer, so I think I'm just gonna ghost red blood cells.
Interesting.
If red blood cells become swollen in dilute urine to the point that cell membrane ruptures, the cell loses its hemoglobin so that only the membrane and free hemoglobin remain. These empty membranes are known as ghost cells.
Okay. Ghost.
I was gonna say that makes sense because,
Yeah.
like, you know, it's a ghost game. The correct answer is ghost. Good job. Ghost red blood cells are empty shells. They show up by microscopes, but they're pretty much see-through,
Mhm.
just like us. Question 4. During her seances, what did medium Helen Duncan famously regurgitate and call ectoplasm? Oh boy. Baby food, right?
Sure. Let's try it.
That makes the most sense. I get why you'd pick a goop, but the answer is actually
Cheesecloth. Interesting.
Why?
Hell of a thing to put in your body to
Right?
then regurgitate.
Why would you fucking do that?
It's pretty weird.
I guess if people will pay enough money to see her. Duncan was a medium in the early 1900s. She was said to fake ectoplasm by pulling gross cheesecloth out of her mouth. Duncan was also the last person imprisoned for witchcraft in the UK. Wow. Go figure. And question 5. This is the last one. That means it's also the hardest. Which of these authors did not have a story in the first volume of the Fontana Book of Great Ghost Stories?
I've never heard of the Fontana Book of Great Ghost
I
Stories.
haven't either, so I'm not sure.
Like, and of these authors, I only know Poe. I don't know
Same,
the
I
other
was gonna
two.
say I'm not sure what the other writers usually
And
wrote,
it
so I don't know.
did not have. I'm gonna
Yeah, it did
guess
not have a story.
Poe, because I feel like Poe's. This sounds like a
this
more
is like a trick
modern.
question.
This sounds like a more modern thing, and Poe is like a lot older in time period wise. So let's see.
I think it's trying to fake us out. Like, you think it's obviously.
The correct answer is
Yeah,
Poe.
you think it's obviously Poe, but it's not.
Yeah.
You got it.
Poe's in the
Poe is
second
in the
volume.
second volume. Blackwood and Lawrence both have stories in the first. Blackwood was a prolific ghost story writer, while Lawrence, best known for not ghost stories, penned a great one called The Rocking Horse Winner. You got 3 questions right. That's more than 50%.
Interesting.
It's not the honor roll, but you passed. I'd like to see your sources.
I'd like to see your source.
My sources. Okay, sure. Here you go.
There it is. Interesting.
Wow.
Hang on.
You get all that?
There was a thing in there that looked
It was
different.
overlapping.
Yeah, there was overlapping text there.
Oh, look at the time. I need to finish closing up. If you're looking for something to do, you can always visit the graveyard. Relive some of your past dates there. Or select erase date data to start over. That's in the options menu. What else? You could always go to hell. Excuse me?
Same to you, friend.
I meant that literally, of course. I hear it's gorgeous this time of year.
I guess we'll go to hell then?
If you combine travel and accommodations, you can get a pretty good deal.
For ghosts. Like,
My friend Gail is a travel agent.
does it cost that much to go to hell?
She can find you a great river cruise package.
Sure. Here's Gail's.
Here's Gail's card. If you end up going, be sure to send me a hologram. Hee. Alright, time to go. I'll ring the bell to make it official.
The bell rings.
Thanks for playing.
All right. I have to imagine that the other possible dates are in hell.
Yeah.
So.
What ghost?
Go to hell!
Hell. Oh my
There it
God.
is. And we got different
The
music.
music. My God.
All right. Are you ready to go to hell?
This is so funny. Yeah.
I didn't know if you wanted to pause at all to, like, if you need. Oh!
Oh, hey there, stranger. You look like you could use some R&R. Romance and retribution. The
That's
name's
Gail.
Gail. I'm a travel agent for the dead. I've got all of the best deals. Singles cruises on the river Styx, cookouts on the shores of hell itself, all-inclusives at Daytona Beach. Daytona Beach. You may be dead, but that doesn't mean you can't still have fun. A nice one, huh? That's unfortunate. I like the bad ones.
Don't wink at me, Gail. Stop. Jeez.
Stop.
You actually look a lot like Fran.
You're right. I do look a lot like Fran. So much, it's almost suspicious.
Wink.
Anywho, I'm organizing a singles event. It's on Mortal Beach, overlooking balmy Brimstone Bay. There's a great view of 2 whole circles. 3 when the weather cooperates. It's going to be a party for sure.
Is hell dangerous?
No. Hell is wonderful. You hear horror stories, I know. But this place is just hot and fun. Besides, you're dead. What have you got to be afraid of now? But hey, you didn't pick up my brochure just to hear me blab on. Unless you did. Because then, I totally have a timeshare to sell you. Let's get you to the beach. We'll start things off with an icebreaker. Something familiar. Some speed dates.
All right, who are we gonna meet in hell? Because I think there were like 5 for hell.
It's a total of 15 characters?
Oh, there we go. For the living, the shores of hell might seem like a strange place to take a vacation. It's no Maui, or Cancun or Bali, but hell has its charms. The sand on Mortal Beach is like the water in the bay. It's piping hot year-round. The air is sweltering, heavy. Yet like a good sauna or an oven. In hell, there's no bright night or day. The crimson light of the eternal flames casts a pleasant, flickering glow on everything at a comfortable distance. In a way, it's kind of romantic. The bell rings.
Oh boy.
All right, who's our first candidate? The first ghost appears. Wait, are they a ghost? Hell yeah! Salutations, bruh. They call me Andy. Fuck. God damn it. Hang on, let me do a little quick thing here. Just gonna grab that. And let me just post this here so I can remember to grab it later. There we go. Perfect. Anyways, back to
Nice.
it. I gotta do God. I wish this game had a windowed mode. You party.
Aw.
You look like you party.
I party.
And party's like my main deal. My raison d'etre. I like exist to have a good time. Bring the awesome. What's your favorite kind of party?
Something chill.
Prefer ragers.
I know
No
you do,
judgment here. Chill's cool. I like my chill time too. Lying back, going with the flow. Don't always gotta be a ruckus. What's your favorite means to be chill?
Good music.
Music rules. Heavy stuff, especially something hella loud. Make your nose bleed. I guess if you're talking chilling out, you probably like something more laid back. Beach jams?
EDM.
Okay. Bleeps and bloops. A DJ pressing buttons.
Oh, he
Buttons
didn't
to
like
start
that.
the party. Fair enough. Whatever works. I'm not gonna judge.
How did you die?
Die? As in, dead? I'm not dead. Can't be dead if you never lived.
Are you not a ghost?
Like, duh. You never met a demon? A party demon? Gotta always be partying. Or else.
Or else what?
Or else. Oh, wait. Hold on a sec. And he checks the 6-packs. All the cans at once. That's better.
That was impressive.
I'm skilled for sure.
For sure.
You know that whole 10,000 hours to get it good.
Oh my god.
10,000 hours of mastery. I partied for 1,000,000 hours probably. Plus, there's hella incentive. If I don't party, I die.
That's horrifying.
It's mostly good times. I got a sweet deal. Other demons got to do grody stuff. Murder demons. Screaming demons. One time, I met the cleanness demon. That was an awkward date.
I like messes.
Mucho grande for the kind words. I'm proud of the mess that is me. Hold tight though. Got a dance bit. Andy dances a
He
bit.
dances a bit.
Cha cha cha. There we go. I'll get in the mood. Want to hear a funny fact? These beads and shades are just for show. The less my need to party.
How?
By exuding party. Sort of like an RPG or something. Special item effects. +3 to partying.
Oh my god. What a man.
Bell ringeth. Time to mingle. See you later, crocodile. Party demon. That's new.
Yeah, I wondered if it was gonna be demons down here.
Yeah,
That's cool.
okay. So I guess, yeah, we're going through a rotation of demons. Another
Yeah.
ghost appears. Ho!
Oh.
Go for it.
Whoa, that music. Oh my god. And what do we have here? Another lonely spirit. Tell me, lonely spirit, what is loss?
I don't know that.
Why, yes, dear. Precisely. You must feel it too, then. That profound emptiness. The loss of your life. It is good. Now, just let go of that feeling. try to forget you ever existed. Ghosts are desperate for purpose. We lie to ourselves, tell ourselves we still matter, that a part of us remains. But who is to say we matter anymore? We are not even matter. We are more like echoes, epilogues of unfinished stories.
That's a good line. I like that.
Yeah. Soon, there will be nothing more to say. You and I will truly be nothing. I believe it will be glorious.
Do you want to screen this as your new icon?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Uh,
Oh my god. Like you, I lost my life. Unlike you, it happened twice. They call me Agatha, Bane of Bricksdale, Connecticut. An irregularity in the blood count. I suppose you could, at one time, call me a vampire.
Oh, that makes sense with the steak. I was wondering when that was going to come into play.
Right? Now, I am a ghost. Vampire ghost? Cool. I am quite chilly, yes. Thank you for noticing. This stake through my heart. I suppose it made me this way. There are very few vampires, let alone vampire ghosts. A jilted lover. She didn't know I was a vampire. When she found out, she killed me in my sleep. Now I wander between worlds. A nothing in nowhere. Deserving this lonely death. My broken heart on full display. Of course I deserve loneliness. Just as others feel they deserve happiness. Me decide what I need, dear. You just worry about you. Perhaps I am being a tad dramatic. You seem quite harmless.
Actually pretty dangerous.
Yeah. I'd very much like to know more about you. The bell is about to ring. The second round won't arrive soon enough.
The bell rings.
And there it is. Until the second round, lonely spirit.
Alright, another ghost appears. Oh
my god!
Hi. Hello. Excuse me. Sorry to bug you. I'm looking for my human.
Oh.
Have you seen her?
Shit.
So
she
yeah,
look like a
Gail or Agatha.
Yeah.
I'm guess. Let's try that
It's
one.
more likely.
A ram? You mean Gail? Oh, no. No, Gail's not my human. She's around here somewhere. I'm sure she is. There is... My name's Dave. In the graveyard, there is one gravestone that is a bone. So that's Dave's grave. It's super to me. Even if I'm kind of sad today.
Oh.
Do we go for it? Like, is that a little too forward?
Give him a little pat.
Okay, what's your pat, Dave? Thank you for the pat. I
Oh.
like pats. There's a rule. But please, ask next time.
Oh.
There we go.
What kind of dog are you?
The cute kind? Kidding. When I was alive, I think my human called me Retriever Cross.
You must have good conversations with her.
She can't talk. Not anymore, anyway. My human is a wisp. Piece of a spirit. She's usually right by me. Just floating around. Never leaves my side.
Sure.
I guess still alive. Wisp is what happens when just a part of a person dies. That's what Gail said anyway. All I know is, the minute I was alive, eating some chocolate, I felt, oh no, poor Dave.
God.
Poor Dave. Oh, he wagged his little ghost tail. The next I died. When I came to, I was a ghost. And the wisp was there. I guess that means part of my human died with me. Man, why do they gotta make the cute thing the fucking real sad one?
So awful.
Um,
Shit, I don't know. Yeah, I'm between those two.
Yeah, I want to pet Dave. Of course.
Yeah.
I love pets on the face. Thank you so much for asking. You pet Dave on the face. A little ghost tail wags.
I'm sure she didn't go far.
I sure hope so. I just wish I could smell where she is. I'm so frustrated. Not being able to sniff stuff. In the meantime, I'll be waiting. Bell rings. Ah. Woof, woof, woof. Sorry. I guess I'm on edge. Still not sure what to think of you. Also, I keep forgetting. When the bell rings, it's time to change places. A few more times. I'll be trained, hopefully. If you see my human, tell her to come home, okay?
Oh,
Dave almost ran away when you pet him without asking. You're going to need to be more careful if you want to earn his trust. Okay, we gotta be careful. Don't just... Yeah. Don't just pet ghost dogs. Second round begins. Oh, okay. Where'd your beads go, Andy? Sup, Spooky Ookie? Right, just to see you again. Splendid free, even.
I like bikini.
Thanks. I'd like to switch it up right now. It's polka dot time.
Good for the beach.
That's what I thought. It's pretty warm in hell. Even for a demon. That reminds me. Here we go again. Ska! Just some random air guitar. Hello, East South Louis. There! All better. Jet setter. Hey, what's your opinion on platypuses? Platypi? Whatever. Those hairy duck dudes. Look it up.
I like.
How can you not? They're the ultimate party animals. I think about shades, sunglasses, like the ones on my dome. We put them on an animal who looks most down to party. A platypus. It's inarguable. Okay, fine. Kangaroos are up there. Dogs are too. Especially if they're in a sidecar. I love dogs in sidecars. I love dogs at the party.
Do you?
Balto over there? Pup's goal-oriented for sure, but also scatterbrained as heck. Loyal, but flighty. Total Libra.
What about Agatha?
The vampire ghost is a wet blanket. Obsessed with the past. Single track mind. Agatha's a Scorpio. Most deaf.
How do you know all this?
Internet. Oop.
Okay.
Here I go fading away again. Answer calls. And he crunches beer on their head. There we go. So, where were we? Uh-oh. He's still and he still appears to be fading away.
Maybe you should keep partying?
What? That didn't work. That never happens.
Put on party accessories.
I'm trying. Maybe if I put on more party accessories. Left them in the car.
Oh no.
Oh no. Don't fade away.
He's dying.
I gotta go.
Fuck.
And he's been partying for more than 1,000 years. I'm sure they'll figure this out. Don't worry. I mean,
God.
don't worry that much. Demons aren't even real. Or are they? Okay.
You're stressing me out, Andy.
Alright, Agatha round 2.
Greetings once more, Ghost. I must say, our first conversation was the best of a bad lot. They say hell is other people. If you're the sort hell attracts, I'm liable to start enjoying it.
I don't know that.
Before we get to know hell better, we ought to better know each other. Oh my God.
Fuck.
That's interesting. Does time slow around me? I do not understand why. From my perspective, it ticks away just the same. Perhaps your idea of time moves quicker than is typical. But perhaps it's a product of my curse.
Either that or that. What do you think?
Yeah. I think asking her about it is probably better. Immortality worsens the longer you live, and my hunger for blood is insatiable, especially now that I cannot feed. When I first became a vampire, it was difficult to find blood without killing people.
What about animals?
I was, for a period, a hunter, but the animals needed to be large. It was a dangerous way to survive. You see, Lonely Ghost, it is hard to kill that which is undead, but the undead can certainly be maimed. Over time, my tactics evolved. I became a nurse. I was quite good at finding veins. It was easy to take more than was needed. A unit for a test that required a vial. I only took more from those. Healthy enough to give it.
Nice.
They all taste different, like red wines. The rarer the type, the blander the taste. The platelet count is also a factor. Thin blood can be quite refreshing, but you have to drink more to get your fill. Both good questions.
Mm-hmm.
I did not. Would think over time we would find each other. But in all my years as a vampire, I did not meet others like me, except for the one who turned me. And he is no longer in the picture, as they say.
What do you think?
She's kind of the one who brought it up.
Yeah.
I think she's fine talking about it. The one who turned me was my husband.
Bum, bum, bum.
My first husband. On our anniversary. 8 years to the day. He said this way. I would be pretty forever. I did not ask to be undead. I wanted to grow old. I wanted to die someday. That is the natural way of things. He did not care what was natural.
Typical men only wanting women to stay pretty forever.
Wanting immortal vampire women, am I right? He did not care what I wanted. I foolishly mistook his gesture for romance and stayed with him for a number of years. But eternity is a long time. Eventually, he left me for someone he deemed prettier.
Not fucking cool, dude. Fucking gross. Fucking kill him. Kill him, Agatha. Fucking kill him.
I can only assume he turned her as well. So she was in an abusive relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Should you wish to know me better, you need only look where crimson meets black. However, if you are not interested, I will understand. There needn't be any bad blood between us. Goodbye, lonely spirit. Perhaps I will see you again.
There she goes. Vampire Ghost has taken an interest in you. That's neat. Dave. Oh, hi again. It's me, Dave the dog. Want to hear a joke? I love to tell jokes. Jokes are pretty great, I think.
I'd love to hear a joke.
Okay, so this dog walks into a bar, and get this, he walks up to the bartender, and the dog says, "Give me a gin and ginger."
Then what happens?
Bartender looks up and says, "Holy moly, a talking dog!" Dave the dog laughs. This is my favorite human joke.
You're a good dog, Dave.
I try. I really do. I don't chew as much stuff now. Sometimes I had trouble with that. The place I was haunting didn't have a pup. They kept finding their stuff chewed up. There's less stuff to chew in hell. Probably nice and good. I'm glad you're in hell with me.
Aww.
If I don't find my human, maybe you can be my new one. Oh no, I shouldn't say that out loud. I forget it. I forget I say things now.
Find your human.
You'll find your human. I sure hope so. I miss Miriam so much. That's my human's name. Miriam took me for walks. Twice a day. She let me stop, smell literally everything, and sometimes, when I was extra hot, we'd go swimming in the lake water.
Marry me.
We had a favorite spots. We'd go on our walks. Probably one of those. But she's looking for me too. Huh. Pat the dog. Oh yes, please. You pat Dave. Thanks. That makes me feel appreciated.
Can you pet the
Appreciated
dog?
and
Yes,
safe.
you can pet the dog.
Yes, that's the thing. It's flip this over. Yes, you can pet the dog
You
and
can
speed
pet the
dating for the ghosts. Ah! Woo, woo, woo! Oh no. I did it again. Sorry. Again. I sure hate that, Bill.
No.
Last speed dates.
So
Time to pick somebody to date. Pick me, pick me!
Pick me! Oh! I bet you anything that when you go on a date with him, you get to like walk him around the lake and you'll find his owner.
Let's see. Yeah, because let's do Dave.
Yeah.
Dave dog. You came! I knew you'd come. Are you still liking hell? I'm starting to love it. I guess I'm a real hellhound. Ooh.
I thought dogs went to heaven.
Oh, we do. But we can come and go as we please. There's a doggy dog. I like the concept of that all the pets that go to heaven have the ability to transcend the mortal
Right.
plane and just travel around to wherever the heck
Go
they
wherever
want.
they want. What should we do today?
The world is our tug toy. But I'm a simple pup with simple needs. Can we go for a walk up to the surface?
Where's your leash?
I don't need a leash. I'm a ghost dog. Ghost dog don't
fair.
need leashes. We can sniff and smell whatever. Whenever.
What about Miriam's wisp?
Oh yeah. Miriam Swiss. We gotta find her. Good thinking. We can hit up a few spots. Why just find her wisp?
Where could she be?
Place we've already been. She's wisp. Drawn to familiar things. The good park? The good pet store? The good couch? One of those probably.
It's the one thing that he mentioned. It's like they would
Yeah.
go walking around the
Let's
lake
go
in the
park.
park.
Oh great. I love the good park. Dave leads you to the park in a deep ravine. A nearby sign says off-leash dog park, but you don't see any dogs. Maybe this is because it's the middle of the night. There are trees here, all dead. Grass is gray. A ways in, there's a rusty playground. A rubber swing seats dangling on a single chain. It's kind of spooky. Welcome to the good park.
The good park. My friend Kyo would love it.
And I would love your friend Kyo. Dave runs around the swing. He starts to tug on the seat with his teeth. It's a tug-worthy toy, he says without losing his grip. Then you hear barking. Distant howls of pain and anguish growing closer, till they are right upon you. Gurgles, whimpers, low, guttering growls of warning and dread. Turn in horror to see a bunch of super cute ghost puppies. There's a ghost corgi that looks like a spooky loaf of dog. A ghost chihuahua is making the most noise. And a ghost St. Bernard slobbering ectoplasm. I like the concept of ghost dogs that take on special properties. Each has a wisp by their side. Hey there, fellow pups. Dave studies each dog's wisp and sniffs each dog's ghost butt. One of them are Miriam's wisps. Shucks. That was still fun though. Where to now?
You mentioned a couch.
Okay. You're darn right, a couch. It's not just any couch. It's my couch. My human thought she owned it, but I peed in it. And she didn't know, so lost its mind. Dave leads you to a townhouse. A nice place, clearly taken care of. This place is packed with tchotchkes, library sale books, vintage postcards, souvenirs from trips to Korea and Portugal. Miriam likes to travel. The place is empty. Guess that's where she is now, traveling. I'm just glad I don't gotta stay with her sister anymore. Dave floats over to an ugly couch, orange and brown, covered in dog hair. He curls up on it. Sometimes I still come here, he says. Just to be close to my human. Is this Miriam? It's hard to tell. The wisp isn't doing much. They're just kind of floating in front of you. Maybe they're studying you. Do they even know you're there?
Attack it with my sword.
The wisp crackles like fire. You're not sure what it's trying to say.
You too?
Okay. The wisp buzzes. Is that a good sign? Let's not do that.
Yeah, are you Miriam's wisp?
Wisp blinks once. Is that a yes? Miriam! There you are. Yay! Miriam's wisp seems too excited to see Dave. I'd like you to meet a friend. No, I haven't replaced you. Miriam flickers cautiously. See? A friend. Miriam flickers and flashes. She'll get used to you. She needs some time. Yeah. Me too. Miriam seems regretful. She says she's sorry for running away. Miriam vibrates and flickers a bunch. She saw her old car and chased it out of instinct. Before she knew it, she was lost. She came here. Dave yawns. We've been up all night. I'm beat. I think it's home time.
Can I give you a pat?
Of course. I sure love the pats. Thank you so much. Let's go for another walk soon. I'm tempted to say her because I just gave Dave a pat.
Sure.
Miriam flickers. She says bye. And something about not letting the door do something. Miriam flickers again. Miriam. I have sometimes thought of the final cause of dogs having such short lives, Sir Walter Scott wrote, and I am quite satisfied that it is in compassion to the human race. For if we suffer so much in losing a dog after an acquaintance of 10 or 12 years, what would it be if they were to live double that time? For Charlie, Mucho Grande, and all the dogs who made our lives better. Thanks for being good pups.
Oh.
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 Yeah, because Dave, yeah. Okay, so there are... So I'd imagine that, say, this one with the black sludge might be Agatha.
Yeah.
And then one of these two is Andy. But then I wonder what the fourth one is. And Graveyard.
Right, I bet you anything we can also date Gail and Fran.
Right. Oh,
Fran's there.
Fran's here. Right, because we learned her cause of death.
Okay, so if she's already there, then
Yeah.
I don't know who that other one is.
So that one is the football player. But I think we'd have to reset our save data to get him correctly. So yeah, you're absolutely right. So that's Agatha, that's probably Andy, and then that's Gail, I bet. But Dave the dog. Cause of death, chocolate.
Chocolate?
By all accounts, Dave was a good boy. He sat when asked to sit, he fetched when required, and shook a mean paw, but he was also loved food like a lot. He liked to taste all sorts of things, clothing, the corners of walls, porcupines, and or skunks. Dave tried to eat it. Dave tried to eat it all and usually succeeded. But he met his match the day his human left an entire box of ultra dark baker's chocolate on the counter. When Miriam found Dave on the kitchen floor, a piece of her died too. The piece follows Dave around like a loyal like a dog, in the hopes that when Miriam dies, she will find her best friend and be reunited in the afterlife. I don't know if this is an original concept or not, but I think that's such a cool idea, that a piece of you follows your pets in the afterlife
and then that
space.
Piece becomes the pet's pet.
Yeah. And
That's
then
so great.
eventually it's forged into a whole when you pass.